Hello, intuitive friends, and welcome back. If you are watching this after the live stream, welcome and take a look down below in the description box. There you will see all the timestamps for today's reading. For those of you who are currently here on the live, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. And there you will see my credentials and all the information that you need to know in regards to my channel. Give me 1 second, guys. So sorry. I'm trying to actually... Sorry about that. I see that we don't have enough light. I thought we did because I'm doing this in the daytime, but for whatever reason, that may not be the case. There we go. Much better. For those of you who are, I'm so sorry. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. There we go. Welcome back, intuitive friends. Today I'm going to be channeling messages for you, single Sagittarius. Okay, if you are interested in a private reading, feel free to look down below in the description box. All right. For those of you who are Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Sagittarius may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And all right, let's get started. Sorry about that technical difficulty there. Yeah, much better. Much better. There we go. There we go. All right. Okay. All right, intuitive friends. Sorry so much about that little tech difficulty we just had there. For whatever reason, I thought that we had enough light, so my apologies. All right, so today I'm going to be channeling messages for single Sagittarius, whether you are a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Sagittarius may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. Okay, we're going to start by... I'm going to channel the messages here for you, single Sagittarius, just you in regards to like what's coming into your direction potentially here for... I'm so sorry. I'm trying to live chat. Okay. So here we go. All right. No worries. If you watch this after the live stream, all this chat is not going to be on the timestamp. All right. So for those of you that are watching me live, yeah, you get to hear all the... So Sagittarius, there we go. Single Sagittarius. Ooh, I'm actually in the wrong... Oh my gosh, I'm in my dog's YouTube page instead of my YouTube channel. All right, there we go. All right, single Sagittarius. All right, here we go. Awesome. So let us start with what's coming in for you. And then we're going to jump into the reading, focusing on every single sign. Every single sign with your sign. Okay, Sagittarius? All righty. Let us begin. Hello, single Sagittarius, and welcome back to the channel. Whether you are a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or however Sagittarius may show up on your astrological natal chart, then these messages are for you. And today I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on your potential love life in the month of July. But first, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are watching after the live stream, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. Go directly down below in the description box, and there you will see the timestamps for the single readings focusing on your energy and another person's single energy, meaning single Aries, single Leo, single Sagittarius, single Taurus, all the way through Pisces. Okay, but this portion, part one, is going to be focusing on just specifically the overall energy that we potentially see coming in your direction for the month of July. And then, of course, part two is down below with the timestamps. Okay, that being said, let's take a look at what's coming in potentially for you, overall energy here in the month of July, focusing solely on your love life. Don't forget, Sagittarius, to also take a look at the July readings, as well as the what you don't see coming, which is under the bonus messages on the playlist. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what's coming through for you for the month of July. Month of July here for single Sagittarius, whether you are a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what's coming through for you. All right, and we have here in a fog, fear, obligation, or guilt makes you stay in the frame of mind. Okay, so because this is the singles reading, but we'll talk about that in a minute. It says get clarity. So I feel here in the month of July, there may be some residual energies focusing on you thinking about perhaps a past or recent past, breakup, separation, or divorce that may have been a little bit kind of stressful. It could have been a situation where you may have stayed in that connection or in that partnership or in that marriage or in that relationship longer than what you needed to because of other reasons. Okay. Now, the reasons necessarily don't have to, be connected to children, although that could be the case here for some of you. For others of you, it's feeling as if there was here this sense of like not feeling secure or not feeling as if, there could be other people out there that could fit your compatibility better than what you were in at the time that you were in this past relationship. Okay. Now, I do feel that, of course, you are single now. So there may have been here some decisions where you may have let go of that relationship, that connection. Okay. Maybe through a breakup, separation, or divorce, whether it was you that may have initiated it, or it could have been someone else initiating it. Okay. Either way, what I'm getting here for you, Sagittarius, is this month that's coming up for July, or for those of you who are watching already at a later time in July, it's going to be the sense of you clearing up the residual energies of those connections or of that connection or person in the past or recent past. Okay. I feel here there's this sense of you gaining more clarity on perhaps the why you may have gone in that direction in the past or recent past. I also feel here for you that, it's one of those things where you learned lessons there. Okay. You learned lessons, and lessons that you have now, either you've learned them, or you may still be processing here in the month of July. Okay. So let's see what else is coming through here for you, single Sagittarius, for the month of July. Okay. And you have here regret, okay, and passion. There we go. This is exactly what I was talking about a little while ago within the fog, validation, confirmation. Okay, there may be a little bit of that residual energy that you will be releasing, letting go, moving on from. Okay, disconnecting, whether that's disconnecting emotionally, or whether that's disconnecting, meaning your memories, okay? The memories shared or the memories that you may have had from that past connection, okay? I do feel that for some of you here, this in the fog along with regret, again, there's a sense of releasing, okay? Releasing this energy in the month of July. For others of you, that releasing is going to allow you to gain this sense of clarity in fine tuning your checklist, so to say. Okay, let's just, for a lack of a better analogy, your checklist. You're going to start thinking about, what you feel um, is evidence of another person showing that they're equally interested in you as much as you are interested in them. Okay, this is how this is coming across with passion. So there may have been a situation, circumstance, or event in the past or recent past where the either one or two things, the passion dwindled, and there was a sense here of feeling obligated to stay in the connection for whatever other reasons. For others of you here, this may be a different story. Maybe in the past or recent past, there was this connection that you stood in, knowing that it may not have been the best energy for you. It may not have been the best healthy circumstances for you to be in, but you still decided to stay because of the passion. It was so passionate. It was so hot and fiery and steamy and spicy that this may have been the reason why you stood longer in that connection than you needed to in the past or recent past. But like I said at the top of the reading, I feel here, Sagittarius, that there is a sense of you letting go of the regrets, letting go of the feeling of guilt, of staying longer, maybe that you needed to, or dealing with a lot of perhaps here red flags from the past or recent past. And I feel that that's what this July reading is going to be refocusing your mind and your energy towards. It's refocusing on you connecting with more compatible energy. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you, Sagittarius. And don't forget, I do have advice for you. And then we're going to jump into all the singles reading. Okay. All the singles signs from Aries all the way through Pisces. But first, let's take a look at your overall energy. All right, so we have here for you, look at that, independent. Yep, like I said, you walking away from this in the fog energy here. It says fear, obligation, or guilt had you stay in the past or recent past. And like I said, in the month of July, you're gaining clarity. You're gaining clarity, you're gaining freedom, you're gaining back your independence, you're regaining your independence by letting go of those self-sabotaging thoughts, limited beliefs, regrets, or kind of thinking in a victim mindset. You're shifting that around and really looking at this as a clean break for you, whether that's emotionally, mentally, or energetically. It says break out of bondage, embark journeys, self-discovery, spiritual. Okay. So there is this energy here of renewal. There's this energy of you connecting with what you feel motivated, passionate, driven towards in regards to your love life, and really going after that energy, or maybe even amplifying that energy around you, especially today. Today's a new moon. Okay. Today's a very special new moon, by the way. New moon in Cancer, but there's also Jupiter going into Cancer as well. Remember, Jupiter is the planet of good luck and expansion. So today will be a really good opportunity for you to manifest. Although, of course, yes, you can manifest at whichever date and time you would like. But because of that planetary shifts that are going on around and alignments today during this new moon. Okay, and today is, what's the date today? Today is June 25th. If you watch this on a later date, it's fine. For those of you who are watching today, this would be even more amplification to that manifestation, okay? For those of you who are watching later, just take a look if that Jupiter is still in Cancer by the time you watch it, because that is also that extra energy here, all right? That being said, let's take a look at your advice, okay? Oh, actually, I think I missed a deck here for you. Yep, I sure did, right over here. Let's see what else is coming through for you, single Sagittarius. Let's see. All right, we have the 7 of coins with the 6 of wands. Validation, confirmation yet again. This July, potentially here is a time for you to see all the hard work of you letting go of this residual energy, this sense of uncertainty and apprehension from the impacts from the past or recent past through a breakup, separation, or divorce. It's you regaining clarity, you regaining this energy of the work that you have put into something. You may start seeing it pay off in the month of July in regards to your love life. Okay. This is also talking about manifesting ideas. 7 of Pentacles. You see this ladder, this person moving up the ladder of success. And in your case, the success is focusing on your love life, as this is the focus of the reading here for you today. Now, you do have here the 6 of Wands. Cherish those milestones, celebrate those milestones. For some of you, it's been quite some time or quite some time that you've been working on this healing and transformative process, this transition that you may have been experiencing, whether it's been for quite some time or for others of you who are finally choosing to choose yourself, choose your heart's desire, choosing what's best for you this time around. Okay. 6 of Wands is the recognition. 6 of Wands is also the success and the victory. It's like you see here, a person who's graduated, is as if here in the month of July, Sagittarius, you've graduated from this energy here of being in the fog, living in a fear mindset, feeling obligated or forced, or maybe feeling guilty about staying in a connection in the past or recent past longer than what you needed to stay or to be in. Okay, so again, you're letting go of this regret and all those lower vibrational energies that you may have been experiencing for quite some time in your love life. You're on the way to freedom, independence, liberation. You're on the way of breaking away from those bondages, from those self-limited beliefs or reoccurring thoughts, okay? Reoccurring thought patterns, self-sabotaging thoughts or limited belief. They're, as I said, 7 of Pentacles, you moving up, climbing the ladder of success and achieving it here in the month of July. So congratulations ahead of time there, Sagittarius, in regards to this energy that potentially may be coming in your direction. Let's take a look at advice, and then we're going to jump into the singles reading part, where we're going to take a look at your energy as well as every other zodiac sign from the singles perspectives. All right, let's see what's coming through for you. Okay, what advice do we have here? Potential advice here for Sagittarius. Now remember, this could be Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or in any other placements such as your Juno, your 7th or your 5th house. Tolerance. What did I talk about at the top of the reading? That could have been the situation in the past or recent past. You were tolerating more than what you needed to tolerate for whatever reasons that you may have felt fit at that point in time. But again, you're letting go of those energies here and moving and on your way actually to this sense of freedom and independence in your love life. Okay. So tolerance says refusing to forgive. Now, remember, this could be you refusing to forgive someone else or you refusing to forgive yourselves. Okay, so in the month of July, there's this sense of you liberating yourself from that mindset or liberating yourself from that energy of the past or recent past. So it says refusing to forgive keeps you trapped in a cycle of negativity. Forgiving others. Now, that forgiving others doesn't mean you have to pick up the phone and talk to your ex if those, are not the best parameters for you, obviously. But what you can do is you could always forgive energetically, which means that you don't need to contact anyone. You just need to be in the energy of energetically forgiving yourself and liberating yourself from those self-sabotaging thoughts, limited belief, or that person or residual energy from the past or recent past. So by forgiving them and also forgiving yourself through, listen, forgiving yourself, you can do that through, number one, the Ho'oponopono prayer, excellent prayer or invocation or mantra or daily affirmation for you to recite. Listening to heart chakra frequencies, okay, laying down, putting your hands on your chest, listening to heart chakra frequencies, so that you can clear that energy in the heart chakra, as well as, like I said, reciting the Ho'oponopono manifestation or affirmation, okay, or invocation. That being said, it says forgiving others or yourself isn't for them. It's to free you from inner torment and return to the path you were meant to walk. Okay. Validation confirmation here, especially with this card here that's talking about you walking away and breaking free from those residual energies, going and climbing the ladder of success with patience, consistency, discipline, and you reaching a new milestone here with the Six of Wands, this period of success, achievement. And I feel like going to be radiating a totally different energy. Okay, so that's how this is coming across, like you radiating a very, very different type of energy, because of your ability to let go of that past or recent past. Sagittarius, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. And if you are interested in finding out more information about the singles with the rest of the singles in the zodiac, well, you're come to the right place, because we're going to start that in a few. But for those of you who would like to end your readings here, have a great day, and I'll see you guys soon. Up next, for those of you that are watching, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. For those of you who are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonial, or my credentials, just look down below in the description box. All my information is there. And if you are interested in a private reading, you could also reach me down below through those links. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to our channel. I greatly appreciate it. You know, these are all free channeled messages. So number one, feel free to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. But also share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls, people that you feel that may benefit from these channeled messages. All right, up next, what I'm going to be doing is channeling messages, focusing on focusing on the astrological signs that are single, and whether you may be interested in approaching them, or if they will be or may potentially be approaching you. So basically, the second part of the reading is focusing on who and what's coming. Okay, so who and what's coming. Hello, Aries, and welcome back to the chat. Oh, I'm sorry, not Aries. Hello, single Sagittarius, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on this single Aries in regards to who's coming, okay, and what's coming in your direction, potentially here with the single Aries. Now, this energy could be either way. They could be approaching you. Maybe they're not approaching you. Maybe you're approaching them. We're going to see what energies they may be carrying here in the month of July. Remember that Aries, this Aries person could be Aries in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, okay, or other placements on their astrological natal chart, such as their Juno, their Venus, their 7th or 5th house of love, romance, and relationships and partnerships, okay? That being said, let's take a look here. Single Sagittarius, And let's take a look at the single Aries. So single Sagittarius with single Aries. Let's see the single Aries energy here right now for the month of July. And we have here the Eight of Wands with the World card. Well, the single Aries, my apologies. This single Aries here has the Eight of Wands. I feel that they are ready to move past whatever situation, circumstances, or events from their past or recent past. Okay, the Eight of Wands has a lot of energy. It's about movement. So them getting out of these energies that they may have been experiencing in the past or recent past, or a breakup, separation, or divorce. Now, the reason why I'm saying that, two reasons. Number one, because obviously the Eight of Wands is that fast moving energy of moving past the hurdles, the challenges, the blockages, but also because this single Aries has the World card. Now, the World card is about closing one chapter, opening a new chapter. And I feel that this person may have the type of focus and discipline in the month of July, potentially here, to move past those challenges and obstacles from the past or recent past and allow themselves to open a brand new chapter, a new beginning. Okay. Now, for others of you, because of the Eight of Wands, which is also about travel, okay, it's not only about moving, but it's also about travel, with the World card, which is also an indicator of travel as well, this person could be at a distance. So this single Aries could potentially be someone that lives very far from you. It could be a person that you may meet on a vacation. You may meet during a staycation. Maybe this single Aries may be in your city, town, state, or country within the time frame of July. And this could also be talking about this person being ready to move past not only their past or recent past, but for some of you, this person is very much linked to someone you've known from the past or recent past. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be your ex. It could be for some of you, but it could also be connections that you started at one point in time, but for whatever reason, maybe it wasn't either the right timing, or there were situations either on their end, on your end, and that meeting could not flourish, or that excuse me, or that friendship could not develop. So this is talking about this person, the potential of the single Aries coming back into your energy field, perhaps in the month of July. Okay. That being said, let's take a look at one more card in order to gain more clarity here in regards to this single Aries here for you, single Sagittarius. Now, remember, if you are moving towards the direction of this person, I feel that this person is more, how can I say, they're more receptive to your energy in the month of July. So if you are moving towards them, I do feel that they're going to, give that an opportunity. Just so you know, they are, like I said, clearing up some loose ends from the past or recent past. Let's see what else is coming through here for single Aries with single Sagittarius. And they have here not enough. Again, this situation, circumstance, or event from the past or recent past could have really affected their self-esteem. Okay. It could also have been super frustrating for them to deal with, or to kind of move past this energy. And I feel that this has to do with a lot of healing. So there could be a little bit of this residual energy that the single Aries may still kind of be processing, or on the tail end of either healing, processing, or transitioning. Okay. That being said, that's all the information I have for you, single Sagittarius, focusing on this single Aries. Okay. Up next, we have Leo. All right, so let's move on. So we did Aries. Now we're doing Leo. All right, single Leo with single Sagittarius. Hello, single Sagittarius, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be channeling messages focusing on this single Leo, who's coming, what's coming in regards to this single Leo, okay? With your energy, single Sagittarius, okay? That being said, let's take a look here what's coming through with the single Leo and your energy here, Sagittarius. Look what just came out of the deck. I'll take both of them. I'll take the Page of Wands with the Angel of the Ocean. The Angel of the Ocean is the Temperance card, okay? It just is a different title here on this deck. But the Angel of the Ocean is that Temperance card, okay? By the way, the Temperance card is ruled by Sagittarius. So you are coming up in this person's energy field. We'll talk more about that in a minute. I do want to talk about the Page of Wands, all right? So there may be this energy where this single Leo, perhaps here in the month of July, that they may be starting to move in the process of or having a mindset where they are starting to think about what makes them tick in regards to their love life. Maybe they have been very much healing, as we see here with this Temperance card. Maybe they've been very much in the healing process and they are finally ready to start moving forward, okay? Now, the Page of Wands is about that passionate approach or that passionate mindset. So I do feel that this person, if this person is interested in you, I do feel that they can, they will be moving here in that direction, okay? Or potentially be moving in that direction. So that's how this is coming across. Now, remember, pages are all about the start of. So I feel that this person is starting to discover that phase within themselves or discover that passion, motivation, and ambition in regards to kind of gaining that momentum and moving in your direction. Or if it's you, single Sagittarius, moving in the direction towards the single Leo, I do feel that they may be receptive here, okay? They may be receptive to your energy, okay? That being said, we do have here the Angel of the Ocean. And like I said, this single, Leo here has a card that focuses on that Sagittarius energy because this is a Temperance card in tarot. So this Temperance is telling me that this person is trying to balance. This single Leo is trying to balance maybe their old life with their new life. And again, that makes sense because they do have here the Page of Wands. Remember, pages are all about the start, the beginner's mindset. So this single Leo may be, again, open to the process of starting to look at you, single Sagittarius, and them, and see what can be created here. What sense of alchemy can be created between your energy and their energy, focusing on the month of July, okay? What I'm also getting here with the Angel of the Ocean is, again, this single Leo could be in the process of starting the healing process, continuing on the healing process, or at the tail end of the healing process here, okay? All right, let's take a look here. What else can we find out about this single Leo here? And then, of course, after that, we're going to jump into single Sagittarius with single Sagittarius. All right, so let's see here. What's coming through with the single Leo? I'm also feeling that this single Leo could be more open to negotiating and compromising. So even if there are differences here, or they may still be in the process of healing or moving past certain things from their past or recent past, that they're still more open to the process of like moving past that, okay? And they have here exactly what I said, the Ship card. I laugh because it's like, as I was shuffling, I was downloading that information. There you go, the power of precognition, as well as psychic and all that great stuff. But there you go, there you have it. That's exactly it. They're moving past their past, okay? They're moving past that. For some of you here, this person is like, listen, they're really ready to move on with their life. And they, what does it say here? It says cutting ties. They're cutting ties with the past or recent past, progress, arriving, receive what you need, and moving on. Okay, so again, this single Leo may be ready to leave the past in the past and move in the direction of a new start. And that new start, would be, potentially hear you if there is that, equal chemistry. Now, single Sagittarius, if you're moving towards this person, I do feel that this person could be open to that. Now, listen to both sides here. They could be open to your energy. However, this person may still be, like I said, dealing with some type of transformation and healing, that they may seem a little bit distant, or they may seem a little bit standoffish at first. Okay, and it's because of this kind of new energy they may be moving towards here for the month of July. So just keeping you in the loop with that. That being said, single Sagittarius, I hope these messages have been insightful. And up next, we have single Sagittarius with single Sagittarius. All right. Hello, single Sagittarius, and I will be doing the reading now, focusing on you, single Sagittarius, with who and what's coming potentially for you in your love life in regards to this single Sagittarius for July. Okay, now remember, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Let's take a look at what's coming through with this single Sagittarius energy and your single Sagittarius energy. Who's coming and what's coming? All right, what popped out of the deck? They have the Seven of Cups, possibilities. This person, okay, let me just tell you this. This possibilities card could come in two directions, okay? Number one, the possibility that they may feel that they have in getting to know you and you getting to know them, the possibility of having a connection with you and exploring those emotions, feelings, okay? But also, I'm getting the message here about this Sagittarius keeping their options open. Okay, so this person may come across as a person who's not really focused on a serious type of dating, but rather something casual. Okay, so again, take that message as it may resonate for you here, single Sagittarius, for the month of July. Let's take a look here at what else is coming through with this particular single Sagittarius. And they have here the Nine of Wands. Okay, they may have gone through a lot in their past or recent past. They've fallen 9 times and they're getting up on the 10th. Nine of Wands is also kind of being a little bit protective. Okay, the Nine of Wands is known as the wounded warrior, and that may be here a reason why this potential single Sagittarius may come across as a person who has multiple options, multiple possibilities and with other people, or they may just like be busy with other emotional connections here. Okay, now it may not be for all of the single Sagittarius. There could be here for some of you a single Sagittarius that again may see the possibility of emotionally connecting with you, and in a way having the perseverance that it takes in order for them to move past their past or recent past and allow themselves to, in a way, let down their defense mechanism, okay, their jaded energy, let go of that guarded energy that they may have either around their heart or just in general. Okay, so again, I feel here for the single Sagittarius, it all depends their circumstance here in the month of July. So usually I have like one set type of energy that's coming in, but with the Sagittarius, I'm getting like 3 different scenarios. So let's see what else is coming through. So basically, I mean, listen, this is what I would advise you, single Sagittarius, to do should you come across the single Sagittarius here or the single Sagittarius energy. And that is try to find out where they are in their healing process. And that will kind of, in a way, find out where they are in their healing process and what's their intention in dating. And like I always say, if someone gets scared or gets nervous or just runs the other direction because you're asking about their intentions of dating, or they get defensive, then maybe that may not be the person for you. If you just want a casual type of relationship, a casual whatever, that's fine. But if you're looking for something more and that's very important to you, that's the type of conversation I would have if I were you with a single Sagittarius, okay? All right, let's see what other clarity is coming through with the single Sagittarius. Love call. Okay, there could be here phone calls, texts, exchanges, conversations, communication back and forth here. Okay, they could be thinking of you. You guys could be getting to know each other. This is why it says informing you. So there's a sense of gaining knowledge from the single Sagittarius, and the single Sagittarius gaining knowledge from you and learning to connect with you and things of that nature. Okay, there may be a lot of passion between the both of you, and I'm not surprised as this is the Wands energy, and the Nine of Wands is about that perseverance, but it's about the perseverance because a person feels passionate about that person, or because we're talking about love, so or in connection. So this single Sagittarius may feel very much not emotionally, energetically passionate to them, maybe spark and chemistry towards you, single Sagittarius. So again, that's that energy here that I'm picking up. That being said, single Sagittarius, I hope these messages with this potential single Sagittarius has given you some insight for the month of July. Up next, we have Taurus. So single Taurus with single Sagittarius. Hello, single Sagittarius, and welcome back. These messages are focusing on you, single Sagittarius, with this potential single Taurus here for the month of July. I'm focusing on who and what's coming in your direction, focusing on this single Taurus, whether it's that you move towards their energy, or they may move towards yours. Let's figure out here what's coming through in regards to this single to you, single Sagittarius, with this single Taurus here for the month of July. Okay, now remember, these messages may not resonate right away, and as you know, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay, all right, let's take a look here at single Sagittarius with the single Taurus. And this single Taurus's energy, there you go, 10 of Pentacles. This is a beautiful energy. This person, this potential single Taurus here, okay, Sagittarius, is looking for stability. They are looking for a connection where that there's consistency, that there's patience, that there's progression, that it feels strong, that they feel like it's worth their investment. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles energy is stability. It's them saying to themselves, okay, you know what, I think this could be a good move for me to move towards single Sagittarius. Okay, so that could be this energy that I'm getting here. Now, 10 of Pentacles is also the sense of culmination. It's like the last lap of something, right? So I do feel that they may feel that they have all the other pentacles in other areas of their life. And maybe here, potentially the connection with you could be the added 10th pentacle here in regards to what they would like to continue to stabilize or ground in their life. And that may be you. I do feel that this single Taurus here may feel that you are a good person to invest time, patience, quality, and focus. Okay, and they may not want to let go of that type of connection here with you. Okay, single Sagittarius, they do have here the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is hanging on to something that it has a lot of value or is a valuable experience. So this single Taurus may really feel like, you know what, it might not be right away, but with patience, consistency, work, and efforts, there could be something very worth the wait here, okay, within this connection with you. Okay, so there is definitely this solid type of energy. Now, Single Sagittarius, if you move towards this single Taurus, I do feel this person will be receptive to your energy, to your invitation, to your date, to getting to know you in return as well, okay? All right, let's take a look here at what's coming through for this single Taurus with single Sagittarius. Let's get more information here. I do feel that it's important to say here, single Sagittarius, that if you are not, how can I say this? If you are not really certain about what you may want in your own love life, I'm not even talking about Taurus here right now. I'm going to bring them in a minute. But if you are perfectly sure about what it is that you want, that is going to be a valuable asset in order to connect with the single Taurus, because they have Pentacles, which, by the way, Taurus is an earth sign. So they're very much, this particular single Taurus is very much about what can we ground, what can we build, what can we create. Yes, I'm aware it's going to take time, but I'm in it as long as you are consistently in it as well. So there has to be that kind of like sense of you really knowing, single Sagittarius, what you want in a connection, because Taurus is going to come in like, I know what I want in a connection. Okay. So that's how that is coming through here. There you go. There's seduction, and seduction, different ways here. Okay. Depending on how this may resonate. Number one, this could be talking about the attraction that this single Taurus may have towards you, or the attraction that you may have towards them, and they're going to reciprocate it to you. So that's number one. Number two, remember that I spoke at the top of the reading, or actually, I think I just said that 2 seconds ago, when I was talking about you, single Sagittarius, being sure about what you want, right? If it's casual, that's fine, but just be able to express that. If it's something serious or something with more substance and depth, and you want something serious, then it's equally important for you to share that. However, you need to figure out on which side of the fence you may be at that particular moment in time. Why? Because this could very easily turn into a three-party situation if you, single Sagittarius, and the single Taurus are not on the equal playing field here. You guys are not on the same level in regards to that. Okay, so if one person is thinking casual and the other one person is thinking, you know, I want to really explore you exclusively, and the person who's casual is like seeing multiple people, then the one who's not is going to be like, okay, wait a minute, what's going on? So there is a potential here for a third party situation. The third party could be here other options, or the third party here could be other responsibilities as well. Okay, so it could be here someone from the past or recent past, but either way, this is giving you the heads up here, Sagittarius, that the single Taurus, you got to be clear, because they're going to be coming in clear. Okay, that being said, let's take a look at the next sign, and that is single Virgo. Okay, for those of you who are joining me, welcome. I hope that you are enjoying these messages. Don't forget to subscribe and take a look through the playlists. There's lots there to take a look at. And for those of you who are just visiting and saying hi, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. All right. So next we have single Virgo. Hello, single Sagittarius, and welcome back to your reading. This portion of the reading, I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on single Virgo. Okay, so who's coming, the single Virgo, and potentially what's coming along with this single Virgo. Okay, so we're going to take a look at that. Now, remember that this Virgo energy could be Virgo sun, moon, rising Venus. This could also be other placements on their astrological natal chart. This could be in their Juno. It could be in their 5th or 7th houses, focusing on connections and relationships. But let's take a look here, single Sagittarius, how this single Virgo is coming through for potentially for you here in the month of July. So single Virgo with single Sagittarius. And we have here the Magician. So this Virgo, the single Virgo may be ready to start moving things along. They may be ready to embark on this new journey in their life or in their love life. They may be making new moves. This could also be indicating here, especially with this Virgo, that they are open for love opportunities. Okay, they have the tools necessary for them to tap into and use those resources, those life experiences, the heart, the passion, their hearts, their passion, the clarity of their mind, and their tenacity and sense of perseverance here. So that is all this energy that is symbolically on this Magician's table. Okay, so this is very much here saying, I am open to that possibility. Now, the Magician here in tarot is ruled by Mercury. I feel that this Virgo is going to be very much focused on the type of communication that they have with you and you have with them, because Mercury is a planet of clear-minded focus, of the mind, of knowledge, of speaking clearly, of the truth. Okay, so it's as if meeting you here, single Sagittarius, is bringing them one step closer to whatever it is that they may have been manifesting here in regards to their love life. All right, let's take a look at what else is next. And that is because bingo bango, there you go, 10 of Swords. They are ready to let go of any residual energy, situation, circumstance, events. This person could have been in a relationship in the past or recent past where they were backstabbed. Okay, there could have been a situation here with jealousy, deception, cheating, lack of transparency here. And this 10 of Swords is talking about that ending, but not only about the ending, but them releasing themselves from those hurtful memories or those past traumas. All right, so this single Virgo here may be open to work with your energy in regards to like getting to know you getting to know them. And again, it's because this Magician is like ready for action. Okay, I'm also feeling here that they may have been manifesting in their love life as well. And this manifestation, they're seeing the possibility of this manifestation come into reality here potentially in the month of July by meeting you. Okay, this could also be that you give this person hope to see that as well. Okay, because this 10 of Swords energy, although they are releasing it, there you go. What did I just say? It could be your energy giving them that kind of green flag effect. Okay, green flag. There are things here that they see that are very positive, and it may help them even move a little bit quicker and let go of this 10 of Swords. So Paradise says happiness, joy, playful, enjoying each other, honeymoon phase. Okay, I feel that this person is very much open into accepting your invitation and your dates, or this person may be ready to step forward and ask you and get to know you as well. So this is looking really, really nice in regards to this energy, potentially with the single Virgo. Up next, we have single Capricorn. Hello, single Sagittarius, and welcome back. I'll be channeling messages focusing on who and what's coming potentially in your direction in the area of love for the month of July. And we'll be focusing on this single Capricorn's energy. Now, remember, the single Capricorn could be a Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or other placements on their astrological natal chart. It could be their Juno, their 5th or 7th house or houses that focus on relationships and partnerships. So remember, this placement could be anywhere on their astrological natal chart, but let's take a look at what's coming, who's coming and what's coming in regards to this single Capricorn. All right, we have the 7 of Pentacles. They definitely see potential in a connection with you. When I say connection, I mean connecting as friends, connecting as people that are talking with each other. If you are past that initial phase. They may see just potential in general, in the connection. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles is the patience to keep focusing and working on something that the person feels like it's important to ground, it's important for the foundation. So this single Capricorn could be very much focused on that energy of, I see, or I could see a potential with this single Sagittarius being you. Okay, so that's how this is coming across. They have here the Judgment card. Guess what? Single Sagittarius, they have here self-reflection with the Judgment. Now, why is this kind of like a moment where I'm like, okay, hold on a second. The tides have turned. Well, not for, any negative reason or anything like that. But the Judgment card, when it does come out, it does talk about possibilities with people that may have had a connection with you in the past or recent past, or you had a connection with them. Okay. Why? Well, the Judgment card is about self-epiphany. This single Capricorn, if it's someone that you have known from the past or recent past, wherever that Capricorn placement may be on their astrological natal chart, focusing on connections and love, this is telling me that they could have been like saying, you know what? I think there's a potential for a second chance here with single Sagittarius. So this single Capricorn may have been like, you know what? I do want to heal from that. I see some things differently. I view things differently. I have a different perspective now than I did in the past or recent past. And I do see this single Sagittarius as someone that I would like to move towards and grow something with. Okay. Now, the self-reflection or Judgment card could be very much connected to something that's not connected to you. This could be just a person who is, this single Capricorn could be in this, healing era, okay, or renewal era, all right? They could be reconsidering something in regards to their love life, and they may see themselves kind of like, okay, I can see myself with single Sagittarius. Now, for others of you, that this right here could be indicating someone from the past or recent past, there is this kind of sense here, even if there was never a friendship with this person, this could be a person who has seen you several times from a distance. You don't have to know them in that way, but from a distance has been seeing you, and you've captured their attention. And for whatever reason, in the month of July, they are giving you a second look. It's that even if they saw you multiple times, there's this kind of energy of like, I never noticed that about single Sagittarius. So there could be here a level of interest, and the level of interest in a way creating this energy where they are not only curious, but they are willing to invest in getting to know you. Or if it's the other way around, if you move towards this single Capricorn, I do feel that this person could give the opportunity to get to know you as well. All right, let's take a look and get more clarity here in regards to the single Capricorn. All right, single Capricorn. There you go. The butterfly. Again, for some of you, this could be a person who is a Capricorn in different placements or other placements on their astrological natal chart. And they are looking for you as a kind of like, let's redo this. Let's do this again. Let's see, can we work better around this time around than we did the first time around? So that's number one. Number two, this person may be ready to step out of their comfort zone. The single Capricorn could be ready to step out of their comfort zone and start opening their energy or themselves to multiple or possible possibilities here. Okay. There's a sense of healing, and through this healing, look, healing heart. Through this healing process here, this person has gone through the reflection needed in order for them to be more open to the possibility of either connecting with you, Sagittarius, or you connecting with them. All right, single Sagittarius, that is what I got here for single Capricorn. Up next, we're going to be focusing now on the air signs, and then after the air signs, we're going to be focusing on the water signs. Let's take a look here with Gemini. For those of you who are watching, welcome. Thank you so much for your love, loyalty, and support. If you are enjoying these messages, please feel free to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls, okay? That being said, let's take a look here at single Gemini with single Sagittarius. Hello, single Sagittarius. Today I'll be channeling messages in regards to who and what's coming in your direction potentially here for the month of July, and taking into account this energy of this single Gemini. Now remember, this Gemini placement could be in their Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or in their Juno, their 7th or 5th house that focus on relationships and connections, okay? That being said, let's jump into this reading in regards to the single Gemini, who and what's coming potentially in your direction with this single Gemini for the month of July. Okay, let's take a look here. We have here the 7 of Wands, the endurance of it all. I feel here with the 7 of Wands, this person is very much in a position where they feel like they have an opportunity or they have a shot at getting your attention. Now, why am I saying getting your attention? Because the 7 of Wands could also be about competition. Okay, it could be about rivalries. It could be that this single Gemini has seen you from a distance, or maybe they see you and they're like, damn, this single Sagittarius is very good looking, attractive, sexy, handsome, gorgeous, beautiful. Do I have a shot? Okay, this is what single Gemini may be thinking here in July. Do I have a shot at capturing this single Sagittarius's attention? Okay, so the 7 of Wands, although you can't see it here, but if you know about the 7 of Wands in the traditional deck, the person is standing at the top of the mountain with a wand in their hand, and they're kind of pushing all the other wands that are coming from below upward. Okay, and that is symbolic of a person having a good stance to be able to kind of fight off the competition. So there may be something here about you, single Sagittarius, that you give off as if many people are pining after you. They have a crush on you. There's something about you that this single Gemini may think it's magnetic. You may be capturing people's attention and not even know it, single Sagittarius, okay? It's like you walk into a room and it's like all of a sudden everyone's looking at you, or everyone wants to, talk to you, that type of energy, okay? Now, for those of you who may be seeing this from a different point of view, meaning you, single Sagittarius, moving towards the single Gemini, the 7 of Wands is telling me, I feel that they, number one, I feel they would feel like, wow, single Sagittarius is coming towards me. Like I thought they had like a whole bunch of people that was, that is more fill in the blank, whatever that, single Gemini may be thinking. So again, the 7 of Wands here is saying this person is at a good standing point. They have a good vantage point. They're grounded. They know what they want, and they may not, especially if things may not seem very compatible, they're not afraid of just skipping and telling you, hey, this isn't working out, and moving into towards other options. Okay. The High Priestess. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. The High Priest. Now in this deck, the High Priest is the Hierophant card, as you see here with the number 5. The Hierophant card is ruled by Taurus. So this single Gemini could be very fixed in their beliefs, or they could be very fixed in regards to their perspective or views about something here. Okay. So even if, and this is just an example so that we can put into context what I was channeling a little while ago, even if for you, Sagittarius, you may be thinking, no, I don't have a lot of people liking me. I don't have a lot of people moving in my direction like that. Like what is this single Gemini? Where is it that they're getting that? They may just have a fixed view on it. You may not agree on it, but they have a fixed kind of Like, this is what I see in regards to single Sagittarius. So just throwing that out there. Now, the High Priest or the Hierophant card is about knowledge. So I feel that the single Gemini, and especially because this single Gemini is an air sign, they're very much in their head. I feel that there's something about you that they're going to be taking a look at. They're going to be trying to tap in or gain some knowledge here. Okay, the Temperance card is about this energy of belief systems. Like I said, if those meet up, that is going to propel this single Gemini to want to move forward with you. Okay, the Hierophant is also about, self-improvement. Maybe this person has, in a way, with like the Seven of Wands, they fended off these energies that may be triggering, and they're now in a time where they're calmer, they're more focused, they're more open to something more serious. Okay, the High Priestess, I'm sorry, the Hierophant, this says High Priest here, but the Hierophant in tarot is about commitment as well. It's known as one of the marriage cards in tarot. So this particular single Gemini may see you as someone who has the potential here to connect with them on an intuitive, level, but also here able to, connect on a serious level also. Okay, remember, the Hierophant, I keep saying the High Priest because it says that there, but the Hierophant is someone who is committed. They're committed to getting to know you. They may be committed to the process of establishing something here. But that is how this is coming across. Let's see what else is coming through here in regards to the single Gemini. And they have here heartbroken. Okay, they may seem a little standoffish, or they may seem a little bit like they're jaded or have this residual energy that they haven't dealt with, completely. They may come across as someone who may be talking about their ex, maybe even share with you what has caused this person to be a little bit more distant in regards to their in regards to the love sector. Okay, so again, this person could be getting past this energy. Okay, all right, single Sagittarius, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to share and subscribe to the channel. Okay, up next we have Libra. For those of you who are watching, welcome. I hope these messages are giving you the insight that you need in order to gain the clarity that you may need right now at this moment in time. So now we have Libra. All right, I'm looking for the symbol of Libra, so like that we can, here we go. All right, so hello, single Sagittarius, and welcome back. I'm going to be channeling messages focusing on who and what's coming potentially in your direction in matters of the heart and in your love life for the month of July. And I'll be taking a look at this single Libra here as a potential person in your energy field at that time, or whether it's that you choose to move towards them or they choose to move towards you. Let's try to figure out here what potential energy this person may be in. Page of Cups literally just flew out of the deck. So there's this sense of surprise here. You may be surprised that the single Libra is interested in you, single Sagittarius, or single Sagittarius, or wait, that single Sagittarius may be surprised that this single Libra likes you, or this single Libra may be very much surprised that you like them. That's what I meant to say. And they have here the Knight of Wands. Well, listen, they're ready to move towards you. And if you move towards them, like ask them out on a date or get to know, whatever that is, however you may want to spend time together, I do feel this person is receptive to that energy. Page of Cups. At the bottom, it says imagination. But to me, the Page of Cups is about a person whose mindset is focus on having a new connection. Okay, so I do feel that this person could be very much open to a new connection with you, single Sagittarius. I feel that the way that they express their emotions may come across as a very healthy way. Okay, so it's this healthy way of communication that I'm getting here with this, but single Libra here. I'm also getting they may see you, single Sagittarius, as a person who not only do they feel that there's a sense of compatibility, but there's this energy here of like wanting to communicate with you a lot more. Okay, so communication is going to be very important. Pages are about messages also, as well as like beginning mindset type of energy. Now, this Knight of Wands here. Okay, Knight of Wands is about movement and action. So if you, single Sagittarius, move towards this Libra, I feel that they're going to show you, yes, I am interested. There's something about you that they may be fond of, you know, that they may like about you. They may have a secret crush here for you, but they're feeling something towards you. So this Knight of Wands is saying, well, I'm ready also to move towards you as well. All right. Now, this could also be the other way around. This single Libra may be ready to move towards you, or if you are moving towards them, vice versa. I do feel that this is very much a kind of a yes. This person would actually not only entertain the idea, but would want to see the idea in motion here with this Knight of Wands energy. Now, remember, Knight of Wands energy may come across a person who's a little bit impulsive, or this could be they may have this impulsivity of passion towards you, but it may be very much not shown. Okay, so they kind of may come across a little stoic. Okay, single Sagittarius. But I do feel that they do feel the passion and even this sense of kind of like, I really like single Sagittarius. Okay. So I think that, you know, there's a very good chance here that you guys would make this work. And there you go. They have dragonfly, lighthearted, adapt, finding out change, things coming to light and healing. This person may have had a new revelation about you. Okay. For some of you, it could be someone that you've known from the past or recent past. Okay, single Sagittarius, that it doesn't have to be, but it could be, especially with the fact that the Knight of Wands and then the Page of Cups are both looking towards my left-hand side. And you'll be able to see that the moment I place that down. Again, Page of Cups looking at my past, Knight of Wands looking at my past. The fact that the dragonfly is here, they may have had an epiphany. They may see you in a different way. It doesn't have to be an ex. It could be somebody that you know, but there could be this sense of like they're finally going to let you know that they're interested in you. So you're either going to find out that information, or vice versa. They may find out that you are interested in them. And that's how this is coming across. Okay. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. All right. Up next, we have single Sagittarius with single Aquarius. All right, I'm looking for the Aquarius sign here. So I could put it in the chat for those of you that may be, there we go, Aquarius. All right, so single Sagittarius with single Aquarius. Let us begin. Hello, single Sagittarius, and welcome back to the channel. This part of the reading is focusing on who and what's coming in your direction in regards to this single Aquarius. So it's single Sagittarius with this single Aquarius. If you're moving into their direction or the opposite direction, this single Aquarius would be moving towards you. And we're going to find that out in a bit. But first, remember that Aquarius energy could be any placements on this person's astrological natal chart. It could be in their Aquarius sun, moon, rising Venus, Aquarius and Juno. Could be Aquarius in many different, in different houses. Also the 7th house or the 5th house of connections and, relationships. But let's see what's coming through with the single Aquarius. Okay, they have here the Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. There's something about you here, single Sagittarius, that they really like. They see that they can have a possible new beginning with you because, listen, they have had some type of anxiety or worry. This could be connected towards you, or it could be connected to just their life. They could just be going through something right now at this moment in time. And your kindness, your passion, your whatever it is, may be catching their attention and them saying, you know what, I can see myself with a person like this single Sagittarius. Okay. So Ace of Pentacles, this person finds you worth the investment. I also feel here with the 9 of, Swords is that they may be having haunting thoughts or dreams or nightmares from the past or recent past. So that's number one. They may have anxiety and worry issues. It may be very difficult for this person to go to sleep because they're just really stressed out about something. But I do feel that you are like the breath of fresh air that they may experience here in the month of July. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, they really see you as a good investment, someone that, and what I mean a good investment, someone that they can invest time, energy, and spend quality time together or moments together or memories together. The aces are all about divine gifts. So this could be a gift from the universe giving to them. They have here the Death card. For some of you, this may have been a person from the past or recent past that you may have had a connection with. Or for others of you, this person has nothing to do with the past or recent past, but they have, like I said, at the top of the reading with this 9 of Swords, they may still have this residual energy that they may be working through because, like I said, the 9 of Swords energy is a person being haunted by memories. They're haunted by their thoughts of a breakup, separation, or divorce in their past or recent past. You are coming across as a person that they feel that, you know what, there could be a new beginning with you, or they can, they feel like, hey, listen, I can get to know single Sagittarius here. Okay. This could also be here, especially with the Death card and Tarot. This kind of like this single Aquarius having dealt with this 9 of Swords energy, it's like signed, sealed, that's it, I'm done with it, dead, done, and over with this 9 of Swords. And this Death card, because death is all about the cycles ending. So again, that cycle could have been ended. And when one cycle ends, it gives an opportunity and energetic space for the new cycle to begin. All right, single Sagittarius, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel with like-minded souls. Up next, we have single Scorpio with single Sagittarius. Single Sagittarius with single Scorpio. Let's see what's coming through here. All right, so that's not the sign, it's this one. All right, there we go. We're now focusing on single Scorpio. Hello, single Sagittarius, and welcome back. I'll be channeling messages focusing on who and what's coming potentially in your direction in the area of love for the month of July, and focusing or taking into account this specific single Scorpio. Okay, now remember, Scorpio can show in many different ways on this person's astrological natal chart. This could be their Scorpio sun, moon, rising Venus. It could be their Scorpio in Juno. It could be their Scorpio in the 7th or 8th house of connections and relationships here. Okay, that being said, let's see what else is coming through here for this single Scorpio. And they have here the Queen of Cups with the Two of Cups. Listen, this person is emotionally in, I was not, okay. They are emotionally, you have, so like I'm feeling the energy. It's like you have sparked this person's emotion or heart. Okay. Queen of Cups is a person who's intuitive. So that means this is like they feel an effortless energy with you. This single Scorpio could be mature. Okay. They could be very much calm, cool, and collected. They may not show their emotions as easily, but that doesn't mean that they don't feel it, okay? Because the Queen of Cups is all about the heart, emotions, the nurturing, the compassion. Um, what I'm also getting here with the Queen of Cups is this person being emotionally secure, emotionally mature, emotionally ready to get to know you or give you an opportunity for you to get to know them. Okay. This Queen of Cups is also coming across as someone who, they're interested in people's emotional overall well-being. Okay, so there's something about this compassionate nurturing energy or even generosity here that this single Scorpio may have, and they may be showing you in some way, shape, or form. Okay. Now, the Two of Cups partnership. So again, they may feel here, this single Scorpio may feel a heart-to-heart connection with you. They may feel emotionally like, you know what, this is the type of person that I've been waiting for, that I've been manifesting, or that I want to give an opportunity to see where we both feel or how we both feel towards each other. So there is the sense of this person seeing you as a partner, or at least emotionally being open to that being a possibility here for the both of you in the month of July. Okay. Okay, they have abundance, and this backstabbing was showing its peekaboo. So let's take a look. Abundance. They feel that you may be a person that they can invest time, energy, and focus. I feel that this person here, the Scorpio, is very much focused on their career. They're the type of person that if they don't see some type of valuable traits, personality, or characteristics, they're not going to be moving in your direction. Or they're not going to accept your invitation if you extend it. So they're very much about positivity or positive mindset. Okay. All right. They also have here backstabbing, heartbreak, pain, separation, loss, deception, lies, shocking attack. This could be talking about this person's residual energy from the past or recent past. And that's how this is coming across. They could also be overcoming the pain and the heartbreak from a past connection, as well. All right, single Sagittarius, that's all that I have here for the single Scorpio. And up next, we have single Cancer. All right, there we go. Now you have single Cancer, and hello there, single Sagittarius, and welcome back to the channel. This portion of your July reading is focusing on who and what's coming in your direction, taking into account the single Cancer's energy. Now, the single Cancer could be in their Cancer sun, moon, rising Venus, or other placements on their astrological natal chart, such as Cancer in their Juno, Cancer in their 7th or 8th houses that focus on relationships and connections. Now, we're going to take a look here at this single Cancer and see what energy they could be in, or what energy may be here showing itself for you and them. And listen, they're interested. They got the Ace of Wands. They're like very much passionately interested in you. There is a spark. There is a chemistry. The single Cancer looks at you, single Sagittarius, and they're like, yes, this is who I want. This is the type of person that I've been looking to start a connection with or get to know. Ace of Wands is about growth. I feel that this person has gone through a great deal of growth in order for them to be in a position where they're ready to open a new chapter in their life. Remember, aces are all about the hands of creator or the universe gifting a gift. So there could be here the opportunity to spark chemistry, spark motivation, drive, passion. Okay. So again, the opportunity is potentially here for the both of you. They do have the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is emotional disengagement. Okay. There could be here, and then they also have the Ace of Cups behind it. They could be getting over a connection here, single Sagittarius. Okay. Because they do have the Eight of Cups. And they have the Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups with the Ace of Cups. So I feel that the passion could potentially be there with this single Cancer in regards to you. And there's also the possibility of them opening their heart and their soul to a new connection or to you. Okay. Now, the Eight of Cups is coming across as them shifting their perspective or shifting their emotional perspective into something that is healthier or better for them, to place their heart or to feel like their heart is safe in a new connection with a new, meaning this could be you, new connection with you, new partnership with you, new type of getting to know you energy with you. The Eight of Cups. Now, yes, they do have the Ace of Cups as well here, but the Eight of Cups is about that emotional disengagement, and that could be talking about something connected to their breakup, separation, or divorce in the past or recent past. Okay, it could be very well not connected to you, but this is telling you this is why this person may be starting brand new, because they've literally emotionally disengaged from certain situations and circumstances that may have been connected to a breakup, separation, or divorce that this single Cancer may have experienced in their past or recent past. Let's see what else is coming through. Key on a ring, many optionals, unconventional, one night stand, string along. Just be very careful here that you don't give the impression that you are just looking for a high and buy. If that is what you're looking for, single Sagittarius, then listen, just let them know. I'm not really interested in anything serious. I just like to, casually see you whenever I want. And like that, there's very low commitment type of energy. However, if there is this energy on the reverse, so it could be you are looking for something more stable and concrete. This person could be in an energy of just kind of like having their options open because they may have experienced a big sense of disappointment, and they may be open to moving in your direction with a sense of passion, motivation, and drive. If you are, again, if you're in this energy of being serious, they could be casual, you could be casual, they could be serious. That's going to be important for you guys to talk about. Okay, there could be many options here. They may think you have many options. You may think that they have many options. But the reality here is that, of course, it all depends on the, context here. But there could be this idea that, wow, single Sagittarius, there's, you attract a lot of people. Are you having multiple, emotional connections? Because it doesn't have to be any other way. It could be emotional here. Okay, so there could be some emotional connections, whether that they may have or that you may have, or that they may just be disengaging from, connected to the past or recent past. It could be someone that they lived with. Okay. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful here, single Sagittarius. And up next, we have a single Pisces, the last of the 12 zodiac signs. And we're going to take a look here at single Pisces. All right, let me find the little symbol. For those of you that are watching, welcome. If you missed the first portion portion of the reading, you can always just move that, cursor back, and you'll be able to see from the top of the reading. If not, you can also wait for at the end of this live stream, and probably in about an hour or so, because I need to take a break. But in about an hour or so, you'll have the timestamps down below in the description box. Okay. That being said, let's take a look here at the last and final single energy, okay, with single Sagittarius, okay? Hello, single Sagittarius, and welcome back to the channel. I am focusing on this energy in regards to who's coming, who and what's coming here potentially for you in your love life in the month of July, taking into consideration this energy here with this single Pisces, okay? That being said, remember that the Pisces element could be in their sun, moon, rising, Venus, in their Juno, in their 7th or 5th house of connections and relationships. So again, there could be different placements here in regards to this Pisces. Okay, single Pisces. Let's see here, single Sagittarius, how the single Pisces may be showing up for you here in the month of July. Okay, let's take a look here. What's coming through? They have here the King of Cups with the 6 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles here. Okay, so listen carefully. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, well, let's start with the King of Pentacles. This Pisces person, this single Pisces, is coming across as someone who is emotionally mature. They're emotionally secure. They have the emotional intelligence to move in a connection towards you or accept an invitation from you, either way, vice versa. This King of Cups is saying, hey, listen, I have the compassion, the understanding, and the intuitive ability to connect with your energy. So I feel here for this Pisces, they may be in this energy at the time that you guys meet, or at the time that you guys start talking to each other. So King of Cups here is also coming across as someone who is ready to make those romantic actions. Okay, they have this like long-term understanding that they can remain calm, cool, and collected, and not get all emotionally all over the place, because not in this deck, but in the traditional deck, you see the King of Cups sitting on their throne, and then all the water around them being a little bit ruffled. So this person is, that is symbolically saying that this Pisces may show this energy of resilience and, strength, no matter what may be going around or happening around them. Okay. Now, this King of Cups, I'm also feeling here, what I'm getting here with this King of Cups is they may have been looking at you for quite some time. This may be someone who you maybe did not know that they were interested in you, but they've been watching. They may have been watching for a while. Okay, so they've been kind of like very much interested in you. I'm getting something here about the way you dress in regards to this particular Pisces. There's something here about whether it's what you dress, whether it's that you may look, different. There may be something different externally connected to you, single Sagittarius, that may capture the single Pisces attention in the month of July. Okay, so I'm getting here kind of like having watching you from a distance, that type of energy, but not in a bad way, in a way that they're interested, but they don't know like how to approach. Now, here's the thing. They have the 6 of Pentacles. All right, so the single Pisces may be the type of person that if they have been looking at you from a distance, or they've been kind of like you've been on their radar, but maybe they haven't approached you, is because they need to be sure, they need to feel that they are sure that you could be open to that possibility or that energy. Like, for example, some of you may be saying, like, what, like in what way? Well, let's say you are riding the train. I don't know. I'm just saying that because I'm in New York, but for a lack of a better Example, I'll give you that one. You're sitting somewhere, okay? And, this Pisces is looking at you. For example, if you're interested, you look back at them, you give them that stare like, yeah, I'm watching you too, and you give them a smirk. That is giving them the kind of like, okay, so there's equal reciprocal energy here. I'm showing single Sagittarius that I'm interested. Single Sagittarius is showing me back in their way, shape, or form that, hey, they are open to me approaching them. Now, this could also be vice versa. Okay, this could be you, single Sagittarius. You've been eyeing the single Pisces, and you've been kind of waiting for the right opportunity where you can get back this kind of like, I am interested in you also. So Six of Pentacles energy is reciprocal energy. What I get, I give. What I give, I get. All right. So this single Pisces could be in that energy where they're more open to the reciprocal emotions. Like if they're not sure that you may be interested in them, they don't want to be rejected, and vice versa. Just like you would want to know if they may be interested in here before actually making some moves, because you may not want to be rejected. I feel that this Pisces, that is the reason for some of them why they're just kind of like waiting on the sidelines to see. Because if it's not this kind of like giving them an overt type of hint that, yes, I am interested in you, this could kind of remain very platonic. Okay. All right. Let's see what else is coming through. More clarity here for this single Pisces. And there you go. What did I tell you? They could have been watching you from the distance here in the month of July, or you watching them from a distance. I'm getting the runner chaser dynamic. There you go. This person could have fears of abandonment, which could be the reason why they may not be showing outwardly, evidence of them liking you. They're kind of a little bit more reserved. Because, like, again, there's something about rejection here that's very important to this person, okay? They may have had a situation, circumstance, or an event in the past or recent past that they kind of, in a way, chased someone and it didn't turn out too well. All right, so there you go. Single Sagittarius, I hope you have gained some insight in regards to these readings. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe if you liked what you have been watching here. Well, listen, feel free to tune in to my live readings. Yes, I do live readings on my channel, 5-minute readings. I pick the topic, and as long as you are subscribed and you've turned on all of your notification bells, you should be able to know when I'm coming on, okay? Because it does give you an alert. That being said, thank you so much here, Single Sagittarius. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon.